Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into a fascinating topic: countries saying goodbye to the US dollar. Some nations are seeking alternatives for global trade. The dominance of the US dollar might not last forever. Buckle up, because we're exploring de-dollarization. What does this mean for the US and global currency? Spoiler alert, it's about to get interesting. The US hasn't exactly been stable lately. Political turmoil and an unpredictable economy have made some countries skittish. Geopolitical tensions and sanctions have countries seeking alternatives. Now you might be wondering, what does all this mean for America? Well, imagine you're the popular kid in school, used to getting your way because everyone wants to sit at your lunch table. But then one day, a bunch of kids decide to start their own cooler table. That's kind of what's happening to the US dollar. For decades, the US has enjoyed the perks of being the top dog in the global financial system. But as other countries move away from the dollar, it could mean some serious economic consequences for the US. Think inflation, higher interest rates, and maybe even a swift kick in the GDP. And it's not just about the money, honey. The decline of the dollar could also mean a decline in US influence on the world stage. Remember that cool kids table? Yeah, they get to make the rules now. Who's breaking free from the dollar? China and Russia lead the charge, trading in their own currencies. Brazil, India, and South Africa join in, exploring new trade alliances. Iran and Venezuela, hit by sanctions, seek alternatives. So, what does the future hold for the global currency landscape? Honestly, your guess is as good as mine. Predicting the future of finance is like trying to herd cats while riding a unicycle on a tightrope, messy, unpredictable, and likely to end in disaster. Some experts believe we're headed towards a multipolar currency system, where several currencies share the global stage. Imagine a world where the dollar, the euro, the yuan, and maybe even Bitcoin are all duking it out for dominance. It would be like a financial version of the Hunger Games, but with less bloodshed and more spreadsheets. Others predict the rise of digital currencies, like central bank digital currencies, which could revolutionize how we transact on a global scale. Imagine a world where you can send money to someone on the other side of the world with the click of a button, no fees, no hassle, and no need for a bank to act as a middleman. It would be like Venmo on steroids, but hopefully with fewer accidental payments to your ex. Alright, let's recap. The dollar is facing some stiff competition as countries around the world explore alternative currencies and payment systems. This shift away from the dollar could have major implications for the US economy and its global standing. But hey, before you start hoarding canned goods and building a bunker in your backyard, remember that change is inevitable. The global financial system is constantly evolving, and the decline of the dollar, if it happens, will be a gradual process. It's not like someone's going to flip a switch and suddenly we're all paying for our morning coffee with yuan. So, what can you do? Stay informed, stay curious, and maybe consider diversifying your portfolio. And most importantly, don't panic. Unless you're a US politician, in which case, panic. Panic like you've never panicked before. Thanks for watching. We know this was a lot to take in, so if you're still scratching your head and wondering what it all means, don't worry, you're not alone. The world of global finance can be confusing, even for those of us who pretend to understand it for a living. But that's why we're here. We'll continue to keep you updated on the latest developments in the world of de-dollarization and everything else happening in the global economy. Because knowledge is power, or at least it's something to do while we wait for the inevitable economic apocalypse. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insightful content. And if you have any burning questions about the death of the dollar, leave them in the comments below. Who knows, we might even answer them in a future video, or, we might just use them as fuel for our own existential dread. Either way, hit that subscribe button.